I've never been so angry. I've never been so upset. You see, I'm holding back right now as I'm talking to you, hoping that you don't really understand, or maybe you do understand, but my hope is that you don't get close enough to see the anger inside of me. I get so extremely upset at things that seem to trigger my frustration. It's almost like I'm being antagonized by the smallest things, and my mind creates an imagination that makes it so large that I don't even understand what it is. So what I do is hide it. I hide it beneath this straight face, this disposition that I know it all. I hide it beneath this swag of confidence that I display to you, so you don't get close enough to really see the anger and the frustration that's in me, that's been bottling up inside of my gut, that I've been holding back for a lot of years, and I've not even expressed it because I don't even know the words to even make sense of what I'm feeling. But all I know is I think I have it all together, so I stand still in the chaos within. If you only knew, or maybe you do, it don't even matter. Either one, I'm not trying to show you what I'm thinking, because sometimes I'm afraid of my own thoughts. Yeah, I know you're wondering, what is he thinking? And it's not even like that. Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm so afraid of what's in me that I don't show it. Maybe it's not you, it's me. Maybe I don't know myself, so I can't even attempt to explain myself. You see, I've once heard that we all get to become vulnerable. But what happens when that moment comes? What happens when you're naked and you are aware? You see, when I'm vulnerable, I run. That's what I've been trained to do. That's what I know to do. That's all I've done. When I'm vulnerable, I hide. That's what I've been trained to do. That's what I know to do. That's all I've done. When I'm vulnerable, not only do I hide, but when I'm exposed, I make excuses, because that's what I'm trained to do. That's all I know to do. That's all I've done. And I feel ashamed because I don't want you to see me vulnerable. I don't want you to see what I see. I don't want you to feel what I feel, because I'm not comfortable in my current condition. I only pray that somebody sees me for who I am and comes to me and approaches me with nothing but love and embraces me and makes me feel okay with who I am and makes me better because of their love for me. I know that doesn't exist, but maybe if it did, I would be okay with me. It's not your fault, you see. I'm not even trying to blame you for me. What I'm trying to do is let you see another side of me that I don't even show all the time. But if you sit back and see me as poetry, as I express the deepest part of me, as I venture into some place that I never even show to myself, but I'm showing to you and to everybody, then maybe I'll be okay with me. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just need to keep exploring myself until I get uncomfortable with myself, until I become more comfortable with myself. Then I understand my condition needs nothing more than love. Thank God to the Creator who's given it to me. Thank God to the Creator who understands me. Thank God to the Creator who knew my mind before I even got to experience my mind in a time such as this, in this moment when I'm trying to express my mind, to a time such as this. Maybe the world will see. Maybe the world will be shooken by all that I think. Maybe the world will wake up, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to wake up. I don't know. But what I do know is this: that he knows me. So when I go to him and pray, it's not for me. It's because I want to see me for who I am through his eyes, because I'm not afraid to see things through what he sees, because I know that infinitely he loves me more than I love me at times. So I'm okay to see what he sees. And sometimes I need to see me for what he sees, because that's a better version of me that I tell myself in the times of need. I apologize. That's my anxiety talking. You see, the closer I get to my vulnerability, I become afraid and I come shaken and I become all these things that come. I feel my body move. I feel my mind run. So I try to put the words to it as it goes. It's all interesting though. And then I remember the scriptures and I remember how it goes. You see, in the Bible, Adam and Eve wanted to receive the knowledge of good and evil. And when they took a bite of that apple, they became aware of their condition, specifically themselves. They saw themselves for who they were, naked, vulnerable. They were exposed. They saw it. They felt it. So they did what? They hid. No different than me. Seeing myself in the current condition that I'm in, when I know that I'm vulnerable, all I know to do is hide. And so they hid. They were ashamed of themselves. One small act caused them to be aware and ashamed at the same time, so they hid, thinking that they can hide from an all-knowing, all creative, all encompassing, all Yahweh, I am that I am. They can hide from that. But they tried until the moment he called out to them. So I pray for the day where he calls out to me, and I want to come behind from what I'm hiding from so he can see me and I can apologize for my insecurity. But maybe that's not what he wants from me, to apologize. He just wants me to accept him so that I could see me for what he sees, and then maybe I can love me the way he loves me. I don't know. I'm just talking from a part of me that believes in eternity, that believes in Jesus and all these things, but maybe I'm lost, but I'm trying to be found. I'm simply saying, listen to the sound, but listen to the heart and the soul of me trying to love me.